Inside Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. We're going to talk with Lilila Varzi. She has 25 years of experience in technology and consumer product focused relationship marketing. She has developed an amazing product for those. In her material, she says for those over 50. I'm going to say over 70 because of my age. But it's called CareAlert, and it's a unique kind of system that allows caregivers who are not living with, say, a parent to monitor their activity. Would that be a good generalization, Lily?
Absolutely. It's you absolutely you nailed it.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Every now and then I do. There are a lot of different things. We see some advertisements on TV, for example, where you push a button and somebody will come on. You have to wear a necklace, and you push the button. If you fall down or have a problem in the house of some kind, how does CareAlert differ from that?
Well, that's a great question. Actually, my mother has one of those, and she's 84, looking like a 50-year-old woman, and she refuses to wear it because she says, everybody's going to know how old I am. The difference is that, honestly, I have never seen anything like this anywhere. So the name of the company is SensorsCall, and the name of the product is CareAlert. So what we're doing is we're taking a simple wall outlets that power practically everything in your home and turning them into wall sensors, connected platform that enables aging in place and looks after the well-being of seniors or anybody you love in their everyday life. So how it's unique is that the device learns the pattern of daily habits and notifies caretakers like myself of potential, unusual events. It's completely unobtrusive with no camera, nothing to wear. It also has a built-in voice communication and medical reminder feature. The other thing that's so, important is that it does all of that, and the installation is as simple as plugging it into a standard electrical outlet. And it could actually act as a nightlight and one-touch configuration using the app, any mobile app you have.
So it connects to an iPhone or an Android.
iPhone, Android, absolutely.
And so if I'm at home and my mom is 10 miles away, I can monitor what's going on?
Absolutely. You can. If anything. So what happens is you plug it into the wall, and it looks at your mom's. Doesn't look at it, but it monitors using artificial intelligence. It monitors your mom's behavior. It takes about a week. Of course, the more it does it, the more data it's going to have. So it's going to monitor it, it's going to save that data, and if anything is abnormal, like if your mom wakes up normally at 9 a.m. and starts walking around or moving around the house, and you don't see any, and the device doesn't see any movement until 9:15 or 9:30, you can set up the threshold, then it immediately alerts you through your iPhone. It says, your mom hasn't been up for 15 minutes.
Wow. And can you set that so that, hey, that your mom went to the theater last night or had a heavy date, and so she's not getting up at 9, maybe she gets up at 9:30. Can you set those parameters?
Absolutely. Actually, my mother was not on a date, but the whole idea came to my husband when my mother had not come home from shopping and she wasn't answering her phone. She wasn't, the landline or cell phone, and I had cameras put in there, but she hated, and I couldn't see her, so I panicked. And, I told my husband, I said, I'm going there. I have to see where my mom is. And it was literally a 3-minute drive. We jump in the car, and it seemed like 3 years. We get into the house, and my mom is sitting at the kitchen table playing solitaire on her, on her iPad. She had forgotten to hang up the landline, and her cell phone was out of battery. She was happy, hungry, and here I am aging in 20 years at that moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I wish she was on a date, but no, she had just gone shopping. And my husband, who's really the father of this product, Freydun Taslimi, the CEO of SensorsCall, he said, I got to do something because, my wife, I don't want you to age faster than you need to. So, and, he was worried about my mom. So.
Of course. I remember trying to get my in-laws and when my mother was with us to use one of those things that you wear or have to touch on the wall. It's always seemed to me that if I fall down, I may not be able to push a button.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you fall down, if I fall down, then my mother has fallen. They're so nervous and so scared. And listen to this. My mother, English is her second language. So even if you push the button, a lot of times they told me, they're like, can she tell us where she is? She could be outside the home. So the other good feature about this is that you can talk through that device to your loved ones. You can say, Mom, you need to take your medication. Mom, hang up the phone, hang up the landline. I cannot wait for this product to come out. I'm so excited about it.
Absolutely. Do I need one for every room, or will one work for an average size apartment, condo, or home?
Well, you would want to put, like right now, as we're going through the testing, I have put one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom. You want it all depends on how much you want to monitor your loved ones. I would want to put 3 or 4 around the house because definitely, when she wakes up in her bedroom, I want to know, when she comes to the kitchen, moves around. I want to I want to know all abnormal activities. But it's really up to you. I would definitely recommend more than one. But it all depends on how much you want to be able, how detail-oriented you are and how worried you are.
Well, I can understand that. Now, let's talk about from your mom's standpoint. You told me earlier just now that you had put cameras in. She didn't like that.
Nope.
It's like, being in your shower naked. I don't want my kids to see me. Trust me, my kids don't want to see me, and they tell me that all the time. As well as you don't want to see your kids when they're adults. So it's, I can understand not wanting, you're in bed, maybe it's hot and you take off your pajamas, you kick off the covers. You don't want people to see you doing that. Anybody.
Nope. She hated it.
Yeah, I'll bet. Bet.
Right now I do. I have a camera in the garage. I have a camera in the living room, one in the bedroom, because I don't have any other option.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How old is your mom?
My mother is 84. She's a beautiful woman. I'm not kidding you. If you look at her, she looks like she's 60. But she has had back surgery and sciatic problems.
But she drives herself? She's independent?
She's independent. She lives by herself. She doesn't want anybody to live with her.
No.
I'm not kidding you, Mark. I had no life before this whole idea. I'm not kidding you. I'm not taking the cameras away until this CareAlert is out for GA. And it's interesting because my husband, very smart man, he went through so many iterations of the product. And this is, this last version so far, which is focusing on the behavior of the seniors and your loved ones. You don't have to be a senior. You could have, it could be a child that
it could be
after.
Right. Maybe somebody who has autism, for example.
Yeah.
Who is living independently.
Yeah. Your pet, your dog. I'm not kidding you. Like my dog, I don't have any children. He's my life. You leave him. If the dog doesn't move for like an hour or 2 hours, you're like, something's going on.
You can always adopt Daryl and me. We're both looking for moms. If you need, Yeah, okay. Got it, Mom.
Well, I'll adopt both of you to take care of me when I get older.
You got it. I have a feeling, Daryl, that she's going to be taking care of us much sooner than we'll be taking care of her.
As long as we can,
you don't know how old I am.
as long as we can go to Buckhead and eat at Bones Restaurant every night, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. And we'll make sure we put your picture up there.
Lily is based in Atlanta, in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and Bones Barbecue, huh?
No, steakhouse.
No. Steakhouse. Ooh.
Very famous. And all the regulars, the ones that have been going there all the time, the pictures, a lot of them are pictures are on the wall. So.
Wow. Hey, let's talk about the artificial intelligence. We know that that's coming. I don't know that we're going to have in our lifetime something like, iRobot from Isaac Asimov. Hey, can you give me some advice, robot? Something like that. But artificial intelligence is coming. Apple is developing it. Tesla is developing it. Microsoft, IBM, all the major players are developing some form of AI. How does AI work in the product in CareAlert?
Okay, so what happens is CareAlert has a bunch of sensors in it. So the device that you plug into the wall, and it could act as a night light. It has many sensors in them, and every one of those sensors has artificial intelligence enabled, and that's how it can take the movement, the behavior of your loved one, minute by minute, second by second, however that it's set up, and it captures all that data. Too much information is worse than not having any information. But what it does is it takes all that data, makes some sense out of it based on the thresholds and the information that you feed it. You tell it what kind of information I want to look at. And then after the second week, when it sends you the information, when it sends you the alert, you decide what's normal, what's abnormal. And then you can change the thresholds. And based on what you decide is abnormal and you communicate with the device, then you start getting alerts. So, for example, between 9, if she doesn't make any movement between 9 and 9:15, that's okay. But if it goes past 9:45, you want to be alerted.
Wow, that's just amazing. Technology today and how it helps those over 50 and even kids or watching pets, things like that. The name of the product is CareAlert. Do you have a website yet?
Yes, it's SensorsCall. So that's SensorsCall.com.
SensorsCall.com. We're going to have a picture of the product and maybe even a picture of Lily on our website soon. And we invite Lily to come back when the product is available. We have to move on. Robert Clancy is up next. We're going to be talking with Robert from the Mindset Reset TV show coming up as Late Night Health continues. Recently, I met Jacqueline from Bright here in Los Angeles. She gave me a hearing exam and then showed me how to hear again with the new Signia Pure Series hearing aids, and she can give you your life back too. I hear birds chirping, birds cooing, and even my wife. They easily connect to my smartphone. The Signia hearing aids are amazing, and with the charge and go, I don't have to fiddle with batteries and hear all day long. Not hearing is frustrating for you and your family. I know you don't have a problem, but trust me, call Bright Here now for a free hearing exam, a $125 value, yours free, just for making an appointment now. There are offices throughout the Los Angeles area. Call Bright Here now at 323-424-7100. That's 323-424-7100 for a free hearing exam. There's no obligation. Call now, 323-424-7100, or visit them on the web at brighthere.com.
The latest from the greatest, the best in new music by classic rockers, with your host, the insane Daryl Wayne.
This is Alice Cooper, and if Daryl Wayne is insane, what does that make me? Criminally insane. Stick around to find out.
Many of the artist interviews for the latest from the greatest have been captured on audio book. There is a Volume 1 and Volume 2. Great information and conversations with people in the industry and people surrounded by the industry, and of course the rock stars themselves.
I'm the Reverend Al Green, and you're listening to the insane Daryl Wayne. And I said Wayne Insane.
You can find it on Amazon or Blackstone Audio. Search for the latest from the greatest from Daryl Wayne, Darrell Wayne.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're listening to the insane Daryl Wayne, aren't you?